Hey everybody, it's Steve with Sky194, and I appreciate you taking the time to visit and check out my video. And this is the big race, eSENIORS. This is season 8, first race of the new season. I'm in a new car with a new livery, and I am in, of course, the AMG Evo. That's the car I decided to go with instead of sticking with the Lamborghini, which is a great car. Just something different. It's something that I do know some about, so hopefully I can keep tuning on it to keep improving upon it. But rough start. I ran probably my personal best qualifying, and I'm only 10th. So these guys are really bringing it. I mean, we got, I think pole was a 53.6 or something like that. And I was like over a second off, I think, or something. I ran like a 54.6 or something like that, which I think is near my personal best. I don't know. I'll find that out after the race, but I know it was a good time for me with the AMG. That's for sure. I know it was faster than my previous personal best with the AMG. That I know. But only could get 10th. So got Mark Stevens there in front of me. Of course, you got all kinds of, you got Moses, Chris Bourne,
230.
you got all kinds of guys in here. You know, Bird's right there behind me. Mary's is on the pole. Well, not pole, he's outside pole in the Lamborghini. One I fought with, he had the Porsche last year. You can see him up there. Peter's up there, he's on the pole in the McLaren. You see Chris Bourne over there in the BMW. A lot of great looking liveries. You see Chris Moses in the orange BMW up there. So you got a lot of great guys. You got Holmes, Chris Holmes behind me. He's still in the Audi. Driscoll's in another AMG. I'm top qualifier in AMG. So I'm the highest AMG. So that's good. So let's see if we can get a clean start. Not a little worried about that.
Go, go, go. Left side. 3 wide. You're on the right. Still there. Left side. He's still there. You're on the right. 3 wide. Car left. Still there.
Ah!
Hold your line. Clear left. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Car left. We can see David.
Reds.
And Owens have spun out. He's still clear left. Yellow flag. Green flag Sector 3. Incident clear. Green flag.
Wolves leader.
He's leading the race.
Go, go, go. No damage. No damage at all. So. Dang, I need to really get up to this guy.
E7.
Well, we moved up 3 spots.
Sector 3 is yellow. It looks like Baker and Nemeth have stacked it. Sector 3 is clear, green flag.
I think I'm getting a little bit better, a little closer. It's gonna be a dogfight for sure. So it's 60 minutes. Got to make a pit stop, get fuel. Wrong gear. Losing ground there.
The gap to Stevens behind is now 1.8. Yellow flag. The leader has just done 154.79. New fastest lap for name 154.53. You're clear, incident clear, 7th position. That lap was at 155.32. Sector 3 is clear. We think that
Trowbridge
and
left hit.
have spun off. Green flag sector 1.
All right.
Incidents in sector 2, yellow flag. We think that
Left hit.
has spun off. Sector 2 is clear. That's a new fastest lap for
Wolf's leader.
154.40.
Flying.
Pit window opens in 2 minutes. Okay, Steve, you just cut the track.
Ah, shoot. No, I did get not a penalty though, so that's all right.
Stevens behind is increasing. It's now 2.6 seconds.
Okay, well, at least I'm getting a gap behind me, but right now, best I can do is just hang with this McLaren, or Ferrari, I mean the Ferrari.
Pit window opens in 1 minute. Car in front of us is...
Yes, sir.
Tires look perfect.
Yellow flag sector 3. It looks like Shannon and
Trowbridge
have gone off. Pit window is open. Green flag sector 3.
Ah!
Yellow flag, stay sharp. Green flag.
Went too deep. That hurt. Destroyed those tires.
B12. Gap to
MC Sharp and Barrett.
behind is increasing. It's now 4.8.
I think there was 46 cars in here. There's only 42 now. There was 46 at the start.
Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear of the incident.
That's running about what I was, so.
Sector 3 is green.
I'll wait to pit. I was going to pit, but.
Sector 3 is now yellow. We think that
Darby.
has stacked it. Green flag in Sector 3. To
MC sharpened bearing.
behind is increasing. It's now 7.7 seconds. That lap was at 1:55.46. Alright Steve, that's good consistency, keep it up.
No, I mean, I'm running right about the same time, so no sense of pitting. It's just a waste. Let's go off of my original plan. See if I can at least get in the back in the top 10 anyway.
You cut the track, keep it nice and tidy. your fuel. P12.
I'm running faster than these guys in front, but still got to catch them and get around.
Gap 2. Behind is now 13 seconds.
Oh, somebody else left. Oh. Holmes ran wide.
That last lap was at 155.64. Car left. Clear left. The track temperature is falling. It's now 26 Celsius. Alright Steve, don't let this guy distract you.
Serpenberry, he's in Pan Am also.
P10. Left side, clear left.
Thank you. Got Don Queen in front of me, and Mark Stevens in front of him, and Derek Bird, Our bird's way up there. I can definitely get these next two, hopefully, if I don't have a mess up.
Gap to Elstrom behind is now 1.0 seconds.
So definitely a workout.
Okay, Steve, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Lawrence, it's pitting from P37. We think he'll come out just behind you.
Too hot, way too hot. Lost ground there. That's my mistake, at least I didn't wreck. I think it's time to get these tires off. I gotta do one more lap.
Okay, Steve, the next car is... to Holmes behind is now 5.5 seconds.
Great race, fun. I mean, I messed up, but I mean, it's, man, this is just good battling.
Watch your speed. Expect traffic on exit. We should come out into position 27, just behind.
Queen.
Holmes behind us.
Dang, that pit sucked. That hurt. That pit sucked. I mean, man. That cost me a couple seconds right there. That hurt.
Okay, Steve, you're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel. All clear on pit exit. You can push now. Stevens is pitting from position 5. We think he'll be close in front of you when he exits. The gap to Shannon ahead is now 5.3.
Keep pushing. Dang it.
Seventeenth place. The leader.
World's leader.
Is pitting.
Dang, I was hoping to be closer. He had a good
The
pit
gap
stop.
to Elstrom behind is increasing. It's now 1.6. B12.
Well, made up some on Mark, so he's only 4.5 seconds now, so that's a long way, though. I need him to trip up a little bit, or I'm not going to catch him.
Elstrom is getting closer. The gap's now 1.0. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. We can see
Trowbridge.
has gone off. Green flag Sector 3.
You step it up, and you go through here a little bit better. better if I could stick with, you know, running.
Gap
Running.
to Elstrom behind is increasing. It's now 1.6 seconds. Fastest lap for
Wolves leader.
154.24. Lap times are improving.
The lap car in front of me, the mark in front of that.
Car left, clear left. Fastest lap for
Wolves leader.
154.16.
Dang, Mark's pulling away from me.
The gap to Elstrom behind is now 1.8.
Dang, he's going.
That lap time was 155.14.
That hurt bad. You're on the gas too hard.
Minutes left.
That was bad.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Steve. On your left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. The gap to Elstrom behind is increasing. It's now 2.2.
Yeah, just find a good pace.
Eighth place. Pit window closes in 2 minutes.
Better.
Pit window closing in 1 minute.
Man, everybody is just flying.
Okay, Steve, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Pit window is now closed. The gap to Hellstrom behind is now 2.8 seconds.
Driscoll's staying with me in the other AMG. I don't know, he's got good pace now.
Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
I think Mark's running down Derek Bird, but nice if they got in a battle and I could catch him, but I don't see that. That'd have to be a big battle. Too much sliding around.
P8.
Doggone it.
The gap to Hellstrom behind is increasing. It's now 4.7. Okay, Steve, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. That lap was at 155.60.
I blew it.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Whoa!
Car right, clear right.
Good night. Right in the worst spot. Lucky I didn't hit him, and lucky I didn't get hit from the rear. Totally blew this lap. Jeez.
Gap to Elstrom behind is now 5.3.
Even get a better lap in.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Should be just one more lap.
Clear left. One more lap to go. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. We think that Parks has binned it. Sector 3 is clear. Green flag.
going to be a tough championship this year. I mean, it's going to be brutal. But it's going to be awesome. Such good, great competition out here.
P8, that's the end of the race. We'll get him next time. Car left, clear left.
Hopefully get him next time. Hopefully I can do better. You know, you can't afford a big mistake like that when I wrecked. It just, you know, I mean, it's just, can't come back with these guys. I mean, if I wouldn't have done that, I mean, I would have had at least had a chance for a top 5, at least. But that's the way it goes. My own fault. Just went in there too hard, too deep. And you can't do that. You can't, you know, it's too much of a, you know, just the back end comes around because you're just trying to do like a late apex type thing, and you can't do that there. So not with these low downforce packages. But it's a great setup. I think it really held its own all the way through. I mean, really. You know, the last couple laps, you know, I was getting, you know, balked by a couple different cars, so it just, but I still think it was on pace to run near my Delta, so I really think it was running good. A good overall package. But again, we'll come back to the track and go over the setup and some final comments, so if you stay with me. All right, we're back here at Circuit Paul Ricard. I know it's, you know, a lot of people don't really like this place, but I really do. I think it's a fun place. A lot of great, you know, passing possibilities. You know, and of course you got to kind of work with trying to get the car to handle, but yet still have some speed down that long straightaway. So it's interesting. I've always kind of liked this place. But wanted to do some more laps, so I just running some more laps. Just made a couple small adjustments, nothing major. Again, trying to get the car just to be a little freer and a little bit, the rotation to be a little bit more linear, so to speak, as far as just feeling. So when it's rotating in that fast right-hander and the other fast right-hander, I don't have to use as much brake to get it to do it. It can just do it on its own. I guess maybe that's, I hope I'm explaining that clearly. And that way a car feels like, you know, again, it's wanting to rotate evenly front to rear, and then you're not having to try to get it to do it with a you know, a teeny bit of the brake. So again, I think it felt a little better. You see my time up there, and that's with 60 liters of fuel starting off, you know, running a 55.11. I think that's pretty, that's decent for me. So again, and what I was running before in practice and stuff like that. So real happy with that. And I really think, you know, if you keep running it, you probably would run down in the, you know, maybe get into the high 54s or something like that. And of course, that's obviously with no drafting, which here, that makes a huge difference. So again, let's go over the setup. We got 24/7 left side and 25/8 right front and 25/7 right rear. And that's another thing I wanted to adjust the tire pressures again, just a couple little bit, because it was like a 1 or 2 degree difference, but I just wanted to make sure that I had them dialed in. So again, just did that also. Toes a -0.1 on the front with the camber at -3.8 on the left front and -3.6 on the right front with the caster at 11. And the toe on the rear is a positive 0.1 with the camber at -3.2 on the left rear and -3 on the right rear. Here, really not too much that I can see that I can really do. You might be able to get away with just a teeny bit more negative camber. But I don't think it, if it makes a difference, it'd be very minor. But other than that, tire wear was excellent. Even I checked the tires after the race, and there was no graining, no nothing, and the tire wear was really good. So, running 30 minutes on a set of tires, and they looked fine. Electronics, 4, 4, and 1. Fuel, of course, like I said, 60 liters, and number 1 brake pad. Mechanical, got 5 on the any roll bar, 61 on the brake bias, 12 on the steering ratio. Left spring is 171,000. The right spring is 155,000. The left rear spring's 119,000, and the right rear spring's 107,000. So again, a little bit staggered and help with these hard right-hand corners, and really gets the car to rotate really freely, and you can attack it without a lot of wheel input. That's what I'm trying to do, is not a lot of wheel input or brake input, and get the car to freely turn. We got the bump stop rate is 500 on the front, with a bump stop range of 5 on the left front and 10 on the right front. And on the rear, the bump stop rate is 700, and the bump stop range is 40 on the left rear and 55 on the right rear. Anti-roll bar is 4, and the preload is 120. So one thing I did do, this is one of the things that I did, is I just clicked one more click of roll bar in the rear, and again, that's to help the back end rotate freely. So again, to kind of help the car instead of having to use the brake and things like that. So that's one thing I did, and I really think it does help. Shocks on the front are 1112, and on the rear they're 1117. Again, dialed in all with Motec, and I went over those also. A couple of real minor changes, but nothing major. Everything came in pretty good. Aero got 51 in the front, 69 in the rear, with a 3 splitter, a 3 wing, and a 3 and a 2 in the brake ducts. And the front aero variation is a 1.8 to the positive. Here I did raise the ride height in the rear by 1. So again, it helps you a little bit with the turn in. Again, a very minor adjustment. And of course, when you take the fuel off, it goes up in the rear by 2. So the front stays the same, but the rear goes up 2. So again, that's okay. It didn't seem to bother the car, but you just got to be aware of that. Now, if you are having to carry a heavy fuel load, you might want to drop this down 1 click, back to 68. If you're carrying a real heavy fuel load, because it's going to actually come up even probably more, maybe more. Let's try it. Let's run it up near full. Yeah, so he comes up to 72. So it went up another click up. So again, and of course, it still stays the same. The front hasn't moved. So again, if you're going to run a real heavy fuel load, you might consider clicking this down 1, just to keep it from getting too loose at the end. But it's just something to consider. You don't have to, but it's just something you might want to try. But other than that, again, a super solid setup. Really at the end, it was my fault that I just the driving air, losing it. Really, it wasn't the car's fault. It was my fault completely. Just went in there a little bit, too deep, and tried to get the car to rotate too late, and just, it just doesn't, you can't do that in that fast corner. Just a mistake. Just one of those things. But, you live and learn, and you move on. I, at least came back and got back to 8th place. So, an okay finish. Again, this is going to be a dogfight through the year. I mean, you got, so many guys that are really fast, and I'm gonna have to bring my A+ game every time just to even get on the podium. So again, just gotta dial it up a notch and just really have it working out. Hopefully the AMG will work good for me. Excuse me if I get my tongue out of my way. And of course, the next track is Nürburgring. So that'll be interesting there, completely from a super fast track to not a real fast track. So hopefully we'll see how the AMG works there. So I hope you enjoyed the race and this video. And again, a like and subscribe would be really, really great. I hope everybody does that and share. I think this is a really good series with eSENIORS. Great racing. Uh, Great. Just everybody, we have our bumps and this and that, but it's, racing's really clean. And I still think it's one of the best series, especially for seniors. I think it is the best. And again, I hope you enjoy it and you share it. And of course, the setup for this, the link for this setup will be in the description. And of course, my Discord link is down there also. And of course, the setup will be over in my Discord also. And of course, I have some other setups, maybe some ones that aren't finished. But I have a lot of other setups that are in my Discord also that I post under the car category. So that's the advantage of being on my Discord. If you can look and see on there. And also, I do have a PayPal account if you want to help support the channel that way. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody that has. It really means a lot. I really appreciate it. And again, I just like to keep growing if we can. And I sure hope that you enjoy it and you come back and visit again really soon. Y'all take care. See ya.